Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Christina, and in today's video, I'm going to be sharing a little mini book and curriculum haul with you. I get asked quite a bit where I purchase books, where do I find books that I feel comfortable giving to my children to read. I've shared many times here and over on Instagram that I am very particular about the type of content that my children consume, including books. And so I wanted to share with you one of my favorite places to find books, and that is Christian Book. So I wanted to share with you this little haul that I got from Christian Book. Christian Book is a great place to grab books for literally the whole family. They have everything from board books for your littlest ones all the way up to books for you as a mom and your husband and family, adult family members. They have books for young readers, teens, and everything in between. And so for me, having 5 children ages 4 through 16, I love that I can find something for everyone at Christian Book. So that is what I did in this most recent order. It's also going to be a little bit of a sneak peek at curriculum picks because some of the things that I got are specific to curriculum for next school year. So while I will have a curriculum picks video coming out very soon for 4th grade for my daughter, there is something in here that I will be using for her, so you'll get a little bit of a sneak peek. The other really exciting thing that I wanted to share with you about Christian Book is that I have just launched my own storefront on Christian Book, which is super exciting. When Christian Book reached out to me to ask if I would be interested, I was so excited about it because it is a one-stop shop for so many different books, like I said, for the whole family, for curriculum. So for us homeschooling parents, you can find a bunch of different curriculum there. And so I was really excited to partner with them in this way. So I will link Christian Book down below. The link will take you directly to my page. So everything that I'm sharing will be at the top of my page, the things from this video. And then there are a bunch of other books and resources on there, again, for all ages, including us moms. Some of my favorite books on motherhood and homeschooling you'll find there, faith, all of the things. And so definitely check out the link below to see my storefront. And I really appreciate every time you use one of my links to shop because it doesn't cost you anything extra, but it does bless my family. Another very exciting thing is that very soon I will be doing a giveaway over on my Instagram for a gift card to Christian Book so that you can shop on Christian Book, who will be collaborating with me for this giveaway. So let's unbox my order from Christian Book. So the very first thing I'm going to start with is just a simple picture book. So this is called The Sower, and this is new to me, but I was really excited about it being sort of an allegory for the gospel. And it says on the back, The Sower is a book that will sow seeds of its own, seeds of gospel truth. The Sower is a lovely lyrical gift. Its accessible blend of truth and beauty in words and images is nourishing and timely. I love it. Kids will begin to imagine the Lord as he truly is, the one who creates, tends, prunes, and cares. This is a beautiful book that will help plant the seed of faith in my children and many others. So I am really excited about this book. I really love the illustrations. I think they're really cool, really creative, and I love that they're not like just geared towards young kids. So I love using picture books for all of my different age kids. I love when I can find something that will have depth to it for the older kids to really engage them and interest them, but also be accessible to my younger kids. So I love to use picture books for all ages. We use them all the time. So The Sower, it is super affordable. I think it was like $3.99. So definitely check this one out. Super special book. Jumping in the opposite direction, if we're thinking about this one being for younger kids, even though I'm going to be using it for all of my kids, I also got something for I was going to say teens, but technically my second oldest is still 12, so he's not a teen yet. He will be in like less than 2 months, which is crazy to me. So for my 12-year-old and my 16-year-old, I got the Answers Book for Teens, Volume 1. Now, the reason being, we have the Answers Book 1, the new Answers Book 1, and it's really good, but it is like so detailed. I feel like it takes a lot of brain power to get through it, and it's like intricate scientific information and all of that, which I think is so powerful, especially for those people that have a scientific mind that really wants the proof and the facts and like show me the evidence. I think it's amazing. we got a little stunted on it where we're like, oh, like it's a lot of information to digest. We started the first chapter, we got about halfway through the first chapter and like we haven't picked it back up. But I really think it's so important, that apologetics piece, for really being able to contend for your faith, to really have answers, not only for others, but for yourself, especially as teens start to engage more with culture and with the mainstream ideas about creation and evolution and all of those things. So what I'm thinking is that we're going to go through this and then use this as a springboard to jump back into the Answers book that goes into a lot more detail. So I'm hoping this will give us like the foundation and the framework for jumping into the more complicated adult version. So I'm really excited about this. It is definitely more like visually appealing, definitely more palatable. So I'm excited to check this out with them. I like to read books as a whole family, but I also do like to have stuff that's like just for my littles or like just for my older ones. So this will be something that I read mostly with just my 12 and 16-year-olds. And then obviously if my 8-year-old is hanging around, she's picking up some of this information. That's cool too. Next up, speaking of my 12-year-old, he has been asking me for a Hosanna Revival Bible for the longest time because he loves mine. And although I don't mind sharing it, he really wanted his own. And so we got him this faux leather bound version. Has a really pretty, simple detail on the front. We got him the New Living Translation, and then it has this scripture on the back. So he's really excited about it. This is the note-taking Bible, so there's plenty of room on every page to take notes. And he's been really excited to get this in the mail. I think he's really gonna love it. I can't wait to give it to him. He's been asking me every day, do you know when my Bible comes? So check this out in my storefront as well. The next couple of things go along with the curriculum, but I'm gonna show you the books first because they can be standalone books as well. You may be familiar with The Complete Brambly Hedge. Now, I'm excited about this because it is kind of like a classic, kind of like the Burgess Bird book for children or Peter Rabbit or something like that. And so we are going to be reading this. This is mostly going to be for my 4, 5, and 8-year-olds. This is like a seasonal narrative that engages with nature. It says, Brambly Hedge first delighted readers of all ages 40 years ago. Since then, the mice have been published all over the world, appearing on a wide range of merchandise and in their own animated television series. The self-sufficient community, living in perfect harmony with their surroundings, make the most of what every season has to offer. This exquisite treasury celebrates the enduring popularity of Brambly Hedge by bringing together all the much-loved classic stories. So there's the spring story, summer story, autumn story, winter story, the secret staircase, the high hills, the sea story, and Poppy's babies. So very excited to have this. It is a beautiful hardcover, and that goes along with the curriculum that I chose that I'm going to show you last. Another thing that goes with the curriculum, but I've actually had my eye on this for a while, and obviously also can be standalone, is Watercolor with Me in the Forest. So this is a beautiful learning to watercolor book. It's just stunning, and I just love tutorial style things for art, since I am not an artist, but I love for my kids to engage with art. And I also love for them to do notebooking. So I feel like the more confident they feel in their skills in art, the more illustrations we'll see naturally popping up in their notebooking and just in their own private time that they're using to explore their interests and their talents. So the last thing that I have to share, I'm really excited about. Another thing that I've had my eye on for a while is Seasons Afield, a literature approach to natural science for primary grades from Beautiful Feet Books. I have looked into Beautiful Feet Books quite a few different times. I've not chosen them for certain things for certain reasons, which I think I've shared in previous videos, but I was looking between this and Around the World with Picture Books, which I may still do for next year. So stay tuned for that. But at the very least, I know that I'm going to be doing Seasons Afield. We are going to be waiting until autumn to start this because that's where this begins. And it goes through all of the seasons throughout the year. There are books that go with it. The Brambly Hedge and the Watercolor with Me in the Forest are part of it. There is notebooking, and that is kind of the main reason I chose it, was for the guided notebooking. So we love notebooking and we use it more in some seasons than others, but I like how this gives specific guidance and notebooking prompts, and I just love that. So I have two of the books here, two of the main books that you use with it. It goes through all of the different sections: Autumn Story, The High Hills, The Secret Staircase, Winter Story, Spring Story, Poppy's Babies. There's an introduction that explains exactly how it goes. Let me know down in the comments if you guys want to see a full flip through of this curriculum, because I can do that in a future video. But I just wanted to show you the literature used in it. So we got The Brambly Hedge. We got Watercolor with Me in the Forest. We have the Slow Down book, which I actually created a guide for the entire book. So I'll also use that kind of in conjunction with this curriculum. And then there's just a handful of other picture books that we'll either take out from the library or purchase. We've read The Golden Glow. That's a really cool one. We own Winter Sleep. We read The Year of the Perfect Christmas Tree this past year. We love that. Lots of really great picture books. We own Owl Moon. We've read Pond. And then it gets started with the curriculum. So I'm really excited to use this mostly with my 4, 5, and 8-year-olds, but I'm really excited to try out Beautiful Feet books. I've been eyeing them for a few years now, and I feel like this is a great way to try it because it's just, we love nature study, we love notebooking. I love that it includes watercoloring and beautiful picture books. So I'm really, really excited to use this with my kids. So that is everything that I got from Christian Book. Just a quick recap. I got Seasons of Field, Watercolor with Me in the Forest, The Complete Brambly Hedge, The Answers Book for Teens, Volume 1, and The Sower. And all of these are in my storefront on Christian Book, so definitely go check that out. And be on the lookout for my giveaway with Christian Book that will be coming very soon over on Instagram. Let me know down in the comments below if you have used any of these books before, if you've used Beautiful Feet books. If you shop at Christian Book, let me know down in the comments. If you're new here, introduce yourself. I'd love to get to know you guys, and I hope to see you soon in one of my next videos. Until next time, stay rooted.